Well, hello and welcome everybody who is watching. It is round 13 of season 3. It is the Sunday tier race here in Hungary, and we have a very interesting situation in the standings at the moment. In what can be said as a stark contrast to the Friday tier, this tier is actually very close. Jigs leads the series with 159 points, Classy second with 157, Limitless third with 154, Kevin Van Dijk is fourth, 142 points, and then Damian to round off the top 5, 137. We still have 5 drivers, and any of them basically could win the series. And is it so that at least Jix is racing here, the championship leader? Classy doesn't seem to be here today, but I didn't look too closely. Sure. We are being informed that we have a full lobby yet again. For that reason, we are doing a 3-round qualification, basically a full qualification instead of the usual single round just Q1. Qualifying is commencing. This one could be any in-game sound. There we go. Fixed now. Well, I fixed it. My headphones were off. I don't think the microphone was still on. Yeah, either way, we will be in a moment seeing the full grid in the left so we can tell what drivers are here. Let's look now. Lassie is not here. So that's unexpected. However, all the rest of the top 4 are. Limitless, Kevin, Hicks, Damian. Very interesting race. It's going to be the 60 is not here. About number 7, Frietzaus. Yep, he's here. How about Han? Han is a driver to watch. Yep, he's here. Third. Yep. And finishing hard, P10. He's here too. Yep. Most of the drivers who are in the top 10 are here. The only drivers who are not is P2 Classy and P6 Vade. There's a big gap with from then Damian, who's 5th, to Vade, who's 6th. So Damian has 137 points, Vade has 72. So almost double. We're on board with Snai. Yup, he is the first one who got out of the pits, so he will be the first person to commence Q1. So we will follow him most carefully here. The Hungarian racetrack. We had I think we had one safety car in the Friday tier, but like a couple of VSCs, I think. Or no, hold on. I think maybe one VSC and one full safety car. By the way, Snai has just started the first quick lap of qualifying session. First turn there. Snai is not a super well-established driver. He is yet to score any points in the Sunday there. So he will probably be hoping to get his first points here, but of course that's a tough task to get or to do. Easier said than done, you could say, because we have a full grid today and only the top 10 will get points, so you will need to beat most of the pack to get a result today. board with Dylan Cornings at the moment. He in the standings is... Where is he now? He has also yet to score any points. But yeah, he's by no means a debutant. He has raced many times before. And there is Schmee's time, 1:17.097. Let's see how Dylan responds. He's just beaten him there. Not by much, but he has. Not by much. I think, how much is that now? 15 thousandths of a second. So, the margins are narrow as ever. But, from that you can see every millisecond counts. Yes, now Ragic, let's see if he can get to top time here. Oh, and Hans had a bad lap. But, I'm sure he'll improve it in a moment. Ragic gets now the fastest lap of the race session. And he has crossed that 1:17 threshold. Yes, went on. Let's see his time. I think highly possible that he's gonna get the top time here. It's looking good. Yup, easily. It's 1:16.3 approximately. He has blown Ragic, Dylan, all the rest out of the water. Oh, and Han went with intermediate compound tires. I'm not fully sure for what purpose, but that's what's happened. We have Jake, OR14. I do believe that he is a debutant. I have not seen him before, or I don't recall at least seeing him before, but that of course doesn't mean that he hasn't raced, but he doesn't have the name format, which would indicate that he has not raced. Most of the drivers who have raced do have the name format already inputted. By the way, it's a very good time from that debutant. 1:16.8 exactly. So immediately showing his level and proficiency. Very good job. Most of the group have still yet to set the time. When done, continues to hold the top position. Caution in sector 1. Not fully sure what's happened there. Here's Stan. Also, I think a newer driver, but don't exactly recall if this is he's raced before. He has the name format done, but that doesn't mean anything, as Toro is out of the session. Not fully sure what happened. I assume he's crashed, but Toro regardless is out. However, P5, remember 15th is all you need to get to Q2. So I think Toro is safe even though he's crashed out. Let's see Stan coming to the finish. It's not a super good time, especially compared to Gwendon. It's a full 1.5, even more than that. 1.7 seconds slower. Now, one of the favorites to win today, Damian. If he can get a win today, then that would be massive news for his aspirations for a victory. Victory in the actual in the actual championship. So yeah, he's at the moment 5th, some 22 points behind Jigs, who's the leader. As I said earlier, he is one of the drivers who still has a chance to you know, come through and win the championship and the title. Let's see, however. Oh, and here we have Kevin Van Dijk setting the top time, beating Quendon. Yeah, Kevin is one of the also in that legendary 5, and it's a 1:15.5. It's a very good time, and Limitless has not had that great of a time. However, let's see about Damian. Coming in. Nice time. Good time for Damian also. Damian, Limitless, Kevin. All our drivers who are part of the... I'll call it the... What shall I call it? Hold on. What do I call a group of 5? There's this book, I don't know how you call it in English. With like 5 characters, and they're called the famous 5. That's what they're called. Yeah, we have the famous 5: Kevin, Damian, Limitless, Jix, and Lassie. Lassie not here today, but and Jix has also set a time. Here's Frietzaus. His lap has been invalidated, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, Jix has had P2 time, so yeah, the famous 5 have all got pretty secure times. Now, I was informed earlier that Toro retired because he felt that he you know, it wasn't necessary for him to continue qualifying as his time was already that good, but I don't know, I think that might have been a bit of a risky maneuver. Because, you know, quite some drivers might still improve, so possible by all means that he gets overtaken. But he's counting on that not happening. He's of course trying to save his tires, that is his purpose. We'll see if it works for him. But I myself maybe, you know, would have tried to improve my lap time a little bit before retiring, but to each their own. He's now 11th, not quite yet in the danger zone. Here's Han. Han completed the first lap on intermediates. Not exactly sure for what reason. Han is 8th in the championship standings. I recall that he won last time around the race. However, I will confirm that. Yep, he did. Han was the winner of last week's race. And there he is. He's improved his time significantly. P3 now with that. In between Gwendon and Jix. So, nice job from him. And I'm being informed that Han's reason for completing the first lap on intermediates was to test his setup. Yeah, I guess that's a fair enough maneuver. You don't want to waste your soft tires for that, so why not? We also have now Jix has is finished with his qualifying. Well, with his Q1, I should say. He doesn't think he needs to improve, but Toro is threading the needle here. I think he might have made a mistake in retiring from qualifying so early. He's now P14, and the drivers behind him, they could improve. Let's see Gwendon now. Oh, Gwendon's coming into the pits. Never mind. So probably most of the drivers are content with their times. Except those probably in the bottom of the pack. I don't think we'll see Kevin, Han, Gwendon, any of those racing. Maybe Gwendon's gonna go for another lap. By the way, here's Puberty. He's also one of those drivers who at the moment would be getting eliminated. He'll need to improve his time significantly here if he wants to make it to Q2. Let's see his sector time. It's not gonna be here at least. It's not gonna be here at least, so I guess he's gonna go again, probably. Oh, he's gonna pit. Okay. And yeah, you can see for most of the drivers, there's a few exceptions because they're either so new, or I guess with Kevin Van Dijk it's because his name is so long that it looks funky with the formatting. But either way, with each driver you can see next to their name is a number. So for Han it's 2, Gwendon is 1, Ragik is 3. That's the season they started out in the VD Racing League. So Gwendon, who has 1 next to his name, started out in season 1, 2 seasons ago. Whereas Snai in 17th, he started this season. That is the meaning behind the name format, and of course VDRL in the start. Yep, that's the name of this league. Dutchy I don't think is gonna... Oh, this is outlap. Okay. So he will... but I think Kevin had it before, didn't he? I remember Kevin had it before. Yeah, okay, I guess Kevin Van Dijk has it because he's oh, he never had it. Okay. Oh, and Dutch is in the grass. What's going on with him? I missed that. I was arguing with the race director, and it's all going wrong here for Dutchy. He's yet to set a time, and he's having a hard time at pulling out of the grass. But he seems to be getting a hang of it. Maybe he can finish his lap and get at least a time set in. I don't think it would be a very good time, but okay. Well, either way he's running out of time, so he'll need to, if he's gonna pit, he'll need to pit fast. But yeah, he needs to set a time to sorry, to make sure that that he doesn't you know, get eliminated already in Q1. He would like to make it to Q2, I'm guessing. Yes, Gwendon. Oh. Oh, gone wide there, don't crash! Ooh, close. Yeah, a little bit on Martin, little bit, but not that bad. Need to be a lot worse for me to drop commentary. By the way, Gwendon managed to survive that without crashing into the wall. So yeah, he's safe. And Toro is officially getting eliminated. He made the call too early to you know, leave qualifying, so he's paying the price for it now. And I think the other drivers will learn their lessons. I think he's gonna learn his lesson for the next time. Need to, you know, complete a little bit more laps to see what kind of speeds you can reach before dropping out, because now what's happened to Toro is he will not be racing in Q2. Other way, Snai, Stan, Dutchy, those are the drivers who are still racing, who are looking to drop. As a matter of fact, Dutchy is in the pit lane, so Dutchy is also out. Dutchy and Puberty and Toro are confirmed out. Finishing Hard and Ragik are at the moment at risk of dropping. Snai and Stan are still rising. Here is Snai. Let's see if he can improve. Can he make it out of the elimination zone? Let's see about the sector 2. Oh no, it's not gonna be a good time. Yeah. None of them seem to be having good times. Yep, nice out. And so is Stan. So confirmed it's Toro, Snai, Stan, Puberty, and Dachi who are eliminated. They will start in that order. Q2 will proceed in just a moment. The drivers Kevin Van Dijk, Jigs, Hahn, Gwendon, Frietzau, Scissor, Dylan Konings, Vengeok, Limitless, Damien, Shmi, Lixchamp, Jake, Ragic, and Finishing Hard will be racing in Q2. And I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Racetrack on the F1 calendar. It's also only the third shortest, a shade longer than Austria's Red Bull Ring. In all the many decades of coming to the Hungary Ring, the circuit...
Well, we are back in Q2. It has just begun. And it seems that we lost one driver along the way. I'm not exactly sure who. Is it Finishing Hard? I think Finishing Hard is for some reason not partaking in Q2, but shall we get some information on that in just a moment? Perhaps we're gonna say that it's an issue with the car, and for that reason Finishing Hard is unable to partake. So Q2 will take place with 14 drivers. Kevin Van Dijk is not actually gonna be the first one to begin a quick lap. There's a driver ahead of him. I think that's Gwendon with the Alpha Tauri. So we'll see what kind of times they will be able to procure. 10 drivers will go. 10 drivers will go through to Q3. And we will see which 4 will get eliminated. Well, 4 and Finishing Hard. Oh, it crashed at the end of Q2. Okay. I get it, yeah. So it is an issue with the car. The car is wrecked completely with Finishing Hard, so of course, for that reason, he can't partake. 15th over, considering Finishing Hard's usual times, I'd say that's alright. Let's see now who's gonna get a better time off the bat. Is it gonna be Kevin Van Dijk or Dylan Konings? It's actually it's not Gwendon, it's Dylan Konings. The Alpha Tauri ahead. Well, then I think we can be pretty sure that Kevin will get the better time. But of course, can't call it before it actually is certain. Yeah, there's a slower car ahead. Not exactly sure who that was. I think it might have been Limitless in the Mercedes. No, it wasn't. Well, either way, Kevin Van Dijk now coming to the finish line. I will be shocked if he doesn't beat Dylan Konings here. Yes, he does. Though, yeah, by quite a wide margin. So 115.4 in contrast to Dylan Konings 116.15. And now here's Gwendon. I think he's given up on that lap. Here's Vengelk. Yeah, Gwendon is. Oh, that lap has been abandoned because it was ruled out by the stewards for track limit violation. Here's Damian now. What kind of time will he be able to get? Can he beat his teammate? It would be crucial for him to do so, but I don't think he quite can. P3 for him. It's not ideal. He hasn't been able to beat Konings. So not quite ideal, but I think that he's good enough to make it into Q3 still. Frietzaus now. What kind of time is he getting? It's an alright time. He's beaten Damian with that. Damian will probably be looking to improve his time by quite a bit. Here's Jigs now. Part of the famous 5. Jigs time I think was invalidated. Oh, Shmia spun and hit the wall. That must be damage to the rear wing. Yeah, Jigs had invalidated. Yeah, I thought so. I think Shmee might have endured damage to the rear wing there. That was quite an impact. Of course, this lap is no longer any good for him. Hopefully, it's nothing too bad and he can still go for some laps here. And Gwendon also boxing. His lap was invalidated. Five minutes almost have passed of this qualifying session, Q2. More than half the drivers, well, now actually a little bit less than half the drivers have not set times. Shmee just set a time, it's a 1:35.6. I say it's a fair maneuver to at least set a time, so that you can make sure that you have something that to beat people who have no time. Here's Limitless now on the outlap. He will of course be hoping to get a good lap here to make sure that he can get into Q3. You can see he yielded to a couple of drivers there. Sportsmanlike as ever. Again, letting drivers by. Nice job. And let's see now. About to start his quick lap. Here we go. How can he respond? Kevin Van Dijk still has the top time, 1:15.4. It's a very, very, very good time, I should say. Can Limitless beat it here? You have to remember this is only Q2. So he just needs to be in the top 10. That's all. He doesn't need to be the best yet. He doesn't need to be the best yet. But he'll still have to set a very good time to make sure that he's not in the bottom 4. So we'll see in a moment how his times are looking. Looks clean enough to me, but I'm of course not. Oh, and a purple sector too, that's very good. I'm not an expert on racing lines or anything like that, but looks clean thus far. And let's see now, final corner. Seems clean enough, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to beat Kevin. Good time, 1:15.9. Not close to Kevin's time, but P2 with that. And let's see about Han. Han will also be hoping to make it into the top 10. He'll want to be in Q3. He's not part of the famous 5. But he did win last time around, and he'll be hoping to repeat that feat. No, there's no saying that he couldn't get into the top 5. Well, he can't with this race, but perhaps later. Perhaps later. Oh, and Jix has just got the fastest lap. It's 1:15.369. Let's see how Han looks. And Han gets the fastest lap of Q2. 1:15.099. Very good job. And I think that means that Han will be racing in Q3. Very promising. Let's see about J-Core. Yeah, it's A time, and Scissor has just beaten him, and J-Core has retired with that time. 10th at the moment, so he is at risk of dropping. Licks champ now, the only driver who still hasn't yet to set a time. Let's see how he looks. Well, it's not a very good time. It's enough to beat Speed, but it's not enough to get into the top 10. Kevin on an out lap. I think it's a bit pointless. He's pretty safe, I think. At least for the time being. But he has, by the way, decided to go for another quick lap. He is looking to how do I put this now? Looking to what is the word? I'm looking for a word here. Wait. It's the yeah, to like prop up his position in the Q3, you know, the top 10. He's not trusting that he's, you know, fully secure in that position. He wants to make sure that what happened to Toro does not happen to him. By the way, he started his second quick lap of Q2. Let's see how his sector times compare to the earlier lap. Here we go, sector 1 time. It's an improvement, not by much. Nevertheless, an improvement. He's not far off from Jigs' time, so perhaps he'll at least be able to beat him. Oh, invalidated there. He's got off the track limits, so he'll have to abandon that lap. Bengeok, Ragi, Lickschamp and Schmid, the drivers at the moment who would be eliminated and not racing in Q3. Both with Dylan Konings, P7 at the moment. on his outlap. Oh, lose a bit of grip there. Luckily for him though, it doesn't really matter. And here he goes. We'll be looking to improve his time. Of course, he is still in the game. He's in the top 10, so he wouldn't drop at the moment at least. But not far from it though. Shmi just improved his time, but it's not enough to get him to the top 10. At the moment 11th. So he'll need to improve his time yet again to get into Q3. Dylan Konings now. It's not quite an improvement, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Finish line. Well, it's not an improvement, but it doesn't really matter as Vengeok has blasted his way into the top 10 P4, and that's with Damien now at risk of elimination, so he will need to improve his time here. Let's see, sector 1 time coming in right now. Improvement, but not by that much. He'll need to improve. I think he'll need to improve quite a bit to sort of stay. Very well done from Vengeok to get himself away from the elimination zone. But now, not too long remaining. Lickstramp, Ragik, Shmi, all still on the track. Any of them could drop Damien if they get a good lap. Damien, however, sector 3, final corner. And yeah, there we go. Lickstramp has improved his time, so let's see now Damien. And Damien improved his time significantly, and now that means Frietsaus will be eliminated. Here is Shmi. Shmi is improving his time, but it's gonna be enough. He's looking alright. Here's Ragik also. Final corner for him. Can he beat Dylan Konings? Final. Come on. Oh no, it's not enough. Not enough. And Shmi also not enough for him. So Frietsaus, Jake, Ragik and Shmi are the drivers who have been eliminated in Q2. Shmi, okay, yeah, Shmi's lap time was invalidated. So that didn't matter regardless. Either way, the drivers advancing into Q3, Hard, Jigs, Kevin Van Dijk, Vengeok, Damien, Scissored, Limitless, Gwendon, Lickstramp and Dylan Konings. I'll be back with you in a moment. Q3 now about to commence. 10 drivers still in it to win it. Among them, 4 of the top 5 drivers in the championship. They are Jigs, Limitless, Kevin, Van Dijk and Damien. Of course, they are probably the favorites, one of them I should say, to win today. But of course, we can't rule out drivers such as Han or Gwendan. Han won last time around, so of course he's looking to repeat the feat today. However, does he have it in him? That is the question. Of course, Q3 would be, it would be very nice for Han if he was able to get the pole position here. It's all or nothing now. No more do you need to, consider whether you're in the top 10 or top 15. Now, whoever is fastest will get pole position. And yeah, of course, I still do believe that Kevin, Damien, Limitless or Jigs is gonna get it. Probably Jigs. I would say Jigs is the favorite. But as I said earlier, there are so many good names here racing today. You can't rule any of them out really. By the way, Kevin Van Dijk about to start the first quick lap, the first flying lap of Q3. Here he goes. Of course, Kevin also aspiring for the pole that, a much wanted pole position. But does he have it in him? We'll see what kind of base time he's able to set. Han, you saw in Q2, he got a 115.0 something. And yeah, we'll see how Kevin's first time in Q3 compares to that. Final corner. And let's see. It's a 115.186. It's a good time. Not as fast as Han was earlier. Bengeok at 116.1. So a full second behind. Yes, Damien having a rough time. And Limitless now. Nowhere near as fast. But I think his time might have been invalidated. How about Han? 115.4 for Han, so he's not being able to get as fast of a time as he got in Q2. However, of course, that might change as Jigs has now got the fastest lap of the session and a grip on pole. 114. I can't see that now. The frame or the view quality is too low, but there we go, 114.85. So yeah, he crossed the 115 threshold. Very good job from him. Dylan Koenig has had an issue. 128. Here's Limitless now. I wonder if he's gonna pull into the pit lane or if he's gonna take this lap. Might pull into the pits, but we'll see. Yup, into the pit lane, Limitless goes. No time for him just yet. 7.5 minutes still remain. It's Dylan Koenig. His earlier time, not very good. I think there was some sort of shenanigans, but either way he's got a purple sector too, so Dylan Koenig needs to stay out now and get this lap. Because it's looking like a very good lap. So just take it in. Don't breathe. Yes, come on. Go for it. Oh, there's a slow car there. That might have ruined it, and it's no scream. It looked so good for a moment. But otherwise, being able to beat Leagues champs with that time, and just 15 hundredths of a second slower than Wengniok. Very good job from Dylan Koenig to get a purple sector too. I wasn't expecting that, but that is what he's gone and done. Damien and Limitless, as well as Gwen Dawn, have still yet to set a time. Jigs, Kevin Van Dijk, they are the two leaders at the moment. Han also. In there, they are in a league of their own. Well, Scissor is there too, I should say. Here we have Wengniok at the moment P5 with a time of 1:16.1. On the outlap. He will also be looking to improve. However, it will be a tough job to get past Scissored, as there is a 0.5 second gap, half a second gap. However, try he will. And he's about to get going here. Here he goes. Five minutes are still remaining in qualifying. And Jigs at the moment would be on pole. Let's see about the sector times coming in for Wengniok. The sector 1 line is right there. It's an improvement, not by much, but improvement nonetheless. Any improvement, of course, is very welcome. And it was a purple sector 1. Am I? No, I'm tripping. I must be. Yeah. For some reason the video quality is very low, so it looked to me as if it was a purple sector 1, but that's a purple sector 2. That much I can tell you. 0.355 seconds better than last time, so clean finish. We'll do him very good here. Final corner. Clean exit. What's it gonna be? It's a significant improvement, and he's been able to beat Scissor. Just 3 thousandths of a second separate them. But every millisecond counts. And with that, Wengniok P4, Scissor P5. How about Gwen Dawn? Final corner for him. What is his time looking like? That's a very good time, in my opinion. It's 1:15.8. It's not enough to beat Wengniok or Scissor, but I still think it's a good time nonetheless. And Han has just taken the number 2 position from Kevin. Well done. Here we have Dylan Koenig. Dylan Koenig had a purple sector 2 for a little bit. And Jigs has just retired. Not exactly sure why. That might be to save his tires, but only speculation. And Dylan Koenig, sector time. Not an improvement by any means. So this lap wasted. Damien has still not 7th time, and only now he's pulling out of the pit lane. So I guess he's going for a one-lap qualifying strategy. We'll see if it pays off. We will see if it pays off. Limitless also no time yet, but he's on his out lap and he will start in just a moment. Kevin now also on an out lap, and this will be Kevin's final attempt to beat Han and Jix. Han is out. I don't think Han is gonna resume the qualifying anymore. Jix is definitely out. So if Kevin gets it done here, well, he'll have it for sure. Then he'll have it for sure. And sector 1 time comes in. Improvement, improvement. And at the moment, if he can sustain this pace, he'll be able to beat Han. But can he improve further to get on Jix's level? How is the sector 2 gonna go for him? Looks clean to me. Looks clean to me. Damien and Limitless, it is worth noting they are also on their quick laps as Kevin is spun! He has just spun! And maybe if he's fast enough he could go for another lap here. But he spun, I don't know, that might be due for his tires, but he could try to go for another lap, he still has time. Lord knows he has time, but this lap will not be good. This lap will not bring him the needed time. So how about Damien and Limitless? How are they looking? And will Kevin Van Dijk stay out? I think he should. Might as well go for another lap, right? Yup. That is the fighting spirit that I want to see. And he's just been able to start a lap attempt as Limitless. It's finished qualifying P6 115.7. It's alright, but it's not what he was hoping for. And Damien has done very well before not being able to beat his teammate Kevin. Kevin, ooh, that looked. Did I see an improvement there, or was I did I see wrong? Well, we'll see in the sector 2 time. As long as he doesn't spin, it will be fine. Venjok also looking good. Let's see if he can beat Damien, maybe. Final corner. Clean exit. Yes, he does, and he also P-scissored. Venjok P4, excellent job. And Kevin, no luck in this qualifying. P3 is what he's getting. By no means bad from me either, but it's not P1, and P1 I think is the only thing that would have satisfied him truly. Jix gets P1 and Han P2. Then Kevin P3, and what about the rest? Venjok P4, very surprising. Scissored P5. Then we have Damien P6. It's so annoying that for some reason the video quality drops to like 20 pixels, so I can't even see who's P7 at the moment. Well, now I can. It's Limitless, then Gwen Dawn, Lixchamp, and Dylan Cornix. Yeah, the problem is on my end. There's no point in trying to fix it. It's the internet here. I don't know why. It's very cold. Very cold. Maybe that has something to do with it, but I don't know how the cables work, so I don't know, it's just always bad here. Well, by the way, the race itself is about to begin. Qualifying has taken nearly an hour. We're about to get underway with the actual event. 36 laps around the Hungarian racetrack. And Jigs will start in pole position, followed by Han and then Kevin van Dijk. Formation lap will proceed. The race there you can see the tire compounds. Most have gone for mediums, but then a lot of them have gone for softs as well, and no hards. Oh no, my bad. There are some hard. Yeah, the frame rate has completely deceived me. All of the mediums and hards look the same, but now it's clear again. Jigs has gone for hards, Han for softs, and Kevin for mediums. A lot of drivers towards the back have gone for softs. Most of the drivers in the front have gone for mediums, and then here and there are some hard users, like Jigs and Limitless, for example. You can actually see the split there pretty clearly. Of the top 10 drivers, 7 have gone for mediums and only 1 has gone for softs. Whereas in the bottom 10, 7 it's the exact opposite. 7 have gone for softs and only 1 has gone for mediums, and then the rest are hards. So very interesting are the strategies here. We'll see what they pay off for each of the drivers. Yes, Frietzaus going for an overtake on the formation lap, as you do. Why wouldn't he? And oh, crash in the formation lap. Well. well. Frietzaus has left everybody in the dust. He, overtook Damian, Limitless, Gwendon, Lickstrom, Dylan Konings, and then crashed straight into Scissor. I wonder what, how, for example, Ocon would react if Oscar Piastri plowed straight into him in the formation lap. That would be pretty funny sight to see. By the way, the race is about to begin. We're on board with Frietzaus here. Lights out. And away we go. And immediately Han is putting in a challenge. And what's going on now? What's going on? I think that might have been a jump start from somebody. The stewards are gonna take a look at that. So please stick right with us. It was a we're gonna do a restart. We're gonna do a race restart. We're gonna get the word from the FIA in just a second about what exactly happened. I think somebody might have started a little bit too early. That's of course against the rules. Well, here we go. The lights, 5 lights, lights out. And away we go, and I think this time it's all going according to plan there. And Han has got a great start as somebody has crashed on. It's Jigs. Oh, a huge crash! Oh my god! Red flag! How many drivers is that? 5 drivers, what happened? Huge crash! I can't believe it! And what's going on now? Red flag. I think we're gonna have a word from the stewards in just a bit. I got excited there as that crash was totally massive. I think we will do a hard reset, so stand by, everybody. I will update you once I have more information. Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to go and pay a bill, a dentist bill. It was 47 euros. But luckily we're still on the formation lap, so I haven't missed much. There's the new tire compound spread. It's similar to the old one, except it's no longer that much that, you know, people at the start go with mediums and people at the end go with soft. Now it's more, you know, spread out. And only one person stuck with the hearts. And that was Jake. The drivers now lining up on the grid for what will be the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'm being informed that red flags are disabled for the race. However, in other regards, everything is perfectly normal. And we are about to get off. 3 lights, 4, 5. Lights out. VSC enabled before the drivers even started. So yeah, very nice, very nice. This game, it never fails to surprise me. We've had a lot of shenanigans before, but VSC before the race started, that's a new one. So basically, we didn't even get a proper race start. No overtakes took place in that, you know, 0 seconds before before the VSC, like more like -1 seconds. None of the drivers had even started driving. Well, green flag now, and let's see about the race start. Caution on Q2. Of course, jump starts is boring. Toro out. Toro has crashed. VSC. Ooh, bravo, bravo. VSC again. And Scissored is boxing. Why is Scissored boxing? Did he already get damage? Oh, well. He is boxing, not sure why. Another one, boxing leagues champ. I guess that's, might as well do it then, if you have the VSC. Let's see if we can also race today. But it might not be possible. And green flag, let's see now if we can finally get the race started in a proper fashion. Jigs holds the lead, Han right behind, Kevin Van Dijk, Vengeok, Damian, Gwendal, and somebody's gone wide. It's Vengeok in the Aston Martin. However, no crash. Caution on sector 2. J. Core and Shmi, I think also. Yeah. Caution still, J-Core, almost going wide. Lickschamp retiring. Ooh, Sny loses grip there, goes wide. Saves it, however. And here we go. Finally, it seems that we will actually race properly instead of just having virtual safety cars constantly. Oh, and somebody has crashed. And VSC. For the third time today, we get a virtual safety car. Not exactly sure who crashed this time, but somebody there in the bottom. Oh, it's Sny. Well, Sny out, and VSC number 3. We'll see if we can when this VSC ends, and if we're gonna get VSC number 4 right after that. Can't remember where it was, where we basically had safety car, and the safety car ended, and then instantly we got another safety car. Can't remember where that was. I do remember over that did happen. And then we would have like 5 safety cars in a row or something. Luckily, it's a VSC and not a full safety car. And green flag, Vengyok gets DT. That's a bit harsh in my opinion, but nonetheless, it has been given. Ooh, hard. I think locks up there just a little bit. Ooh, and Vengyok is losing positions. Fast. Oh, he's hit the Alpha Tauri there. Is Gwen done? Limitless also no, maybe looking to get past Vengyok. Vengyok has really lost a bit of confidence there with that penalty. Yes, Dylan Koenigs now going for an overtake on Limitless. Side by side into the penultimate corner. Still side by side, and I think that's no, Dylan Koenigs does not box inside line. He's a little bit inside Limitless there. And who is out? Caution on sector 3. I can't see who that is. Up, it's Vengyok, who has retired from the session. Cautions on sectors 1 and 3. Sector 3 now. And Hard, Jigs and Kevin have run off with it. They form something of a lead back, and it's now Jake retiring from the session. DNF after DNF. There's a McLaren there, Aston Martin. Stuck on the track, you can see on the minimap. However, no VSC luckily. And we have the top 3 drivers all formed up. They form a lead group together, Han, Jigs and Kevin. And then Damien leads the chase back with Gwendon, Limitless, Dylan Koenigs, Frietsaus. Hard had a very good start. He got the lead very early on from Jigs. He'll be hoping to repeat what he did last week and get yet another victory. Iberdi now I think has crashed. Caution flag, sector 1. However, no yellow flags or safety cars. Oh, sorry, no safety cars. Yeah, there was yellow flag, of course. Six. Following behind Han, there's not really any aspirations from any of them to, you know, overtake each other, and I think that is understandable. There's not that much need to do it this early on. Kevin is having issues at keeping up with Han and Jigs, however. More than 1 second is the gap now. Van Dijk losing pace and losing time. Han and Jigs are escaping him just a little bit there. You need to get back within the 1 second line, or I think it's gonna be difficult for him to get back in the, you know, winning group. He's trying, you can see. There we go. He's now back in the 1 second line. So I think he can breathe a sigh of relief now. And he will get DRS on this straight. Dylan Cornish boxing. Yeah, we saw last time on Friday that you know, the softs, some of the people running softs had a really tough time here in Hungary. Yeah, some people's softs were already, you know, failing after like 7-8 laps. So we already saw there Dylan Cornish boxing for mediums. I think he might have, you know, not been a fan of his softs, so went for the pit stop. They've lost Kevin now. Very nicely, Kevin is over that 1 second line, so he'll not get DRS, so that, I think, is bad news for Van Dijk. And now Jigs, he's gonna get the overtake and the lead here. Oh, side by side. Han not giving in just yet. And Jigs, however, does manage to get it. Kevin now back in that 1 second line. Kevin, you think he's fallen off, but then he gets straight back in. He never gives up. Jigs, Han, Kevin still are the leading drivers, and the gap between Kevin and Darwin has only grown. It was about 2 seconds some 5 laps ago. Now it has stretched to 6. So it seems that for the time being it is a threes company. One of the 3 look to be in the winning form today. Jigs, Han or Kevin. The race is still in its infancy. 5 drivers are already out of the race. Nevertheless, we are just 9 laps in. And Han here gets the lead back from Jigs. Well done from him. I think they might be going back and forth here for a while. And we have Wendon now on Damien. Maybe eyeing up a pass at some point. Evidently Damien is not the man to take them back into the lead group. So Wendon is thinking, well, maybe I'm faster, and if I overtake him, I can, you know, start catching up. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Mostly driving in line, the name of the game at the moment. There we go. And Jigs gets the first place back, so they're going back and forth with it. Ooh, Kevin loses a lot of grip there. And a lot of time with it. He's now right at the threshold of 1 second. He was right in Han's bumper for a moment there, but could totally lose his grip. And thus almost loses them. However, managed to stay behind, and now Han is having some issues keeping up with Jigs. And I think what we are seeing is a gap stretching. Yup, 1.5 seconds. Jigs is getting away. Han's softs, I think, are giving out. Yup, Jigs is escaping. At the moment it doesn't seem like Han can do anything about it. Kevin now moves in to overtake Han. Got it done. However, Han goes for the switchback, and it works perfectly, and Han gets P2 right back. However, P1 out of his grasp at the moment. Jigs has escaped. Here's Frietzaus now, P6, part of the chase back, with also Damian, Gwendon and Limitless. Newperdy in the back, another soft driver bidding. Only 2 people running softs now, they're Han and Fitching Hot. We'll see when they box. Oh, Frietzaus absolutely sends it into turn 1. Will it pay off? However, Gwendon gets the switch back in. However, Frietzaus not giving up yet. Inside line, turn 2, they contact. But no crash, and luckily for Frietzaus, he gets it done and he moves into P5. Very well done. It was a risky maneuver, but it's paid off totally. Oh, and Dylan Koenigs now being handed a time penalty. I think it's for track limit violations, but not 100% sure. Most likely, however, that is the case. That's what those are usually for. Kevin now having issues at keeping up with Han. The lead group has very much elongated. No longer that much of a group. They're all some sort of doing their own thing, you could say. Limitless hasn't had a very good day today. He's part of the famous 5, but not really done that well today. He's P7 at the moment. He's in the chase group with along with Damien, to be fair, but Damien is a full 3 positions ahead of him, so it's not exactly the optimal situation for Limitless. Limitless is of course P3 in the championship standings, so he would be hoping for a better result than this. And when will Han pit? That is the question. When will we see him go for the pit stop? He is on the soft, so he will in all likelihood do it earlier than Jigs or Kevin. But when exactly? Rietsaus driving behind Damien there, eyeing up a passing opportunity, but there's really hasn't been any opportunities. Oh, and Kevin Van Dijk has all of a sudden lost another 1.5 seconds to Han. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Fleet is going for the overtake on Damien. Inside line, turn 1, side by side. Still side by side. Damien, is he gonna give up just yet? Turn 2 now, Damien's on the inside, but he gives it to Rietsaus. Rietsaus takes P4. Very good job from him. Well, since there is not too much massive developments at the moment, I'll quickly go over our sponsorship and social medias. I don't think that there's gonna be a safety car anymore. We have a new sponsor. Well, it's not that new anymore. We've had them for almost 3 weeks now. It's a Dutch website, Textile Druk Shop. It is a clothing shop, so if you're Dutch, I'm sure you can understand it better than I can. Check it out. You can find a link to that in the YouTube stream and through the Discord. You can find it in the description of the YouTube stream. We also have quite the amount of social medias here with the VD Racing League. Of course, the YouTube is the most important one. If you're watching the stream, then please subscribe to the channel, like the stream, comment on the stream chat as well as in the comments. That I do believe is helpful in algorithm promotion and things like that. Of course, the Discord is very important. From there you can find the calendar, the championship standings, all the penalties, all the information like that. You can find through the Discord. Of course, the link to that in the description of the stream, and all the other important links are in the stream description. We do have a TikTok. You can find our website. We do have a web shop that now has free shipping thanks to the sponsorship to anywhere in the world. We have an Instagram account. We have a Twitter account. We do have a Facebook account. And that's it. The Facebook account. Well, yeah. The Facebook account is our newest addition, and at the moment already over a month old. Time flies. Limitless has been given a time penalty, as is finishing hard. But yeah, still hard yet to box. And yeah, no, very major developments. Oh, finishing hard here. Overtaking Dylan Koenig side by side now after turn 1. Oh, and there's 3 wide as Ragik is also there. Into turn 2, 3 wide. What's gonna happen? I think there's a bit of a contact there. Finishing hard has fallen back from it, and Dylan Koenig comes out on top at P9. What a maneuver there. They were 3 wide for quite a while there. But yeah, Dylan Koenig came out on top. And finishing hard had the worst end of it. Oh, Damian now looking for a pass after Frietsaus goes wide on turn 1 as is Gwen Dunn now 3 wide there also, and there's contact. And I think, yeah, that's Damian who's gone wide off the track. Losing a lot of time in the process, but Gwen Dunn, for him that's a very successful maneuver, and he's now up in P4. Very interesting developments there. Frietsaus behind Gwen Dunn now. He was P4 and he's probably hoping to get the 4th place back as he sends it yet again. He's going for that send maneuver once more, but when done, simple switch back to get back that 4th position. And now Frietzaus going for it again here. Into the sector 1, sector 2 border. There's a bit of contact. He goes straight off the track. He has the inside line now in the distance, side by side. They're still side by side. Frietzaus not giving in, nor is Gwen Dunn. And now I think he's got it done. Gwen Dunn looking for a switchback opportunity, but doesn't get it. And Frietzaus secures P4 for himself yet again, as slightly in the back. Limitless has overtaken Damien for P6. And Hahn is actually finally pitting. What tires is he going for? And it's raining! Rain on the track! Rain on the track. Rain on the track. Did I see correct? Right? I must have. Yeah, rain. Rain on the track. Rain on the track. Hahn has gone for the intermediate tires. And it's a very smart move from him. Yeah, Friet, I can see Friet is dive bombing. But it's worked out for him thus far, so you know, can't complain. I think it worked out pretty well for Hahn. Since, you know, he waited quite a long time with those soft tires, but maybe it would have still been better if he had gone for the mediums and only now pitted. Hard to say. Hard to say, but either way, it's good for him that he didn't need to pit before this. So it's pretty optimal. I will unfortunately have to leave the commentary now. I have to go quite early tomorrow, so I unfortunately can't stay to commentate this race with you for any longer. It will, I am sure, be quite an interesting finish, especially with rain also present. I wish you all a very good night and a very good next week. I'm gonna predict that Jigs wins. I don't see it going any other way. But yeah, I hope to see you all next week in the Friday tier race. Stick around. I'm certain that the finish of this race is gonna be very, very nice. Bye, bye.